Trout eat beetles, so I'm the best lure.
No way. Trout eat fish. I'm obviously better.
It's just a shame we need a spinning reel to settle this.
Stand back.
Flight Feather Man, our hero.
What is it exactly I'm trying to prove with this quest? Is it just a weak excuse to spend time on rivers like this and have the cheek to call it work? I know for a fact there are going to be some keyboard jockeys who are all,
why does BFS even exist?
Just use a spinning reel. BFS is a scam.
well, whatever you think, you're probably right. So what I'm asking, can I effectively fish a half-gram crankbait and a 4-point-something gram jerkbait using the same bait casting rig? It will either make you curious to keep watching, or it won't. Pause it there. If your device helpfully selects a crappy resolution to save your data charges, you won't be able to see the 4-pound fluorocarbon line flying out there, trust me. If you want to fix that, tap the settings cog and the quality option. Then select Advanced and 1080p. Don't do this if you're paying a crap ton for your data though. Pew! That's actually crazy. Oh, fish eye. Dope! My weird fish eye face is pretty dope though. Hadouken! Take! I believe I can fly. Come on, fishies. Could do that, the rock's not, if I'm honest. Yeah! You should be able to see from the backlit line that I'm throwing all the way up into the top third of the pool. But after a few half-hearted hits, I moved on to a totally different spot. Because I missed another hit, I decided to switch out to a bigger hook. Here's a studio demo to make it easier to see. Because the flat jaw grips the side of the wire, it doesn't have to be narrow enough to fit inside the internal diameter of the split ring. When you buy hooks and lures from Fishing Discoveries, you'll be offered the chance to add a set of tweezers to your basket before the final step of the checkout process. Having my tweezers on the bungee cord on my bag makes it easy to do on stream. Climbing up here is actually a bit more sketchy than it looks. An adverse camber and a long drop into the boulder fill pool below. Plus some good old non-native plants for decoration too. Mind the waders on the brambles. And onto safer ground. Now the reason for showing you this overexposed shot of the brickwork is to set up the context of a backhand flick with the half-ram crank. You can also see the overhanging bushes where the little beetles and the like seem to be dropping into the water. Booyah! Pew! That's a crankbait ricochet. By the look of self-filming, we now have a properly exposed shot as we continue the mission. It's actually way more cramped than it looks, with my rod tip skimming the branches on the far side. I kind of biffed this cast as a result, but it's soon fixed. Yoink! Fanfares and ticker tape, please. A little wild brown trout proves it's all possible.
Success.
But wait till the end of the video for some much bigger fish.
Thank you very much.
Under this bush, there's a better fish rising. Again, probably taking bugs falling in from the trees. Even though my hookup rate is sucking right now, it does show that these tiny crankbaits can be a legitimate imitation of what fish are eating in summer. Plus the reel is handling this half-gram bait like a boss. This is completely stock setup in terms of bearings and spool, and it's a great match for the 0.3 to 3 gram rod. Gear like this really opens up the imitation of insects to the lure angler. Look carefully and you can see a fish feed at the surface. And grab my bait. And another shot hits the side netting. All of a sudden it's game on. The FD single barbless hook's easy to slip out. And thank you Nikola for the micro wobbler. Just show this to you guys. Yeah, beautiful looking fish. Challenge complete. Thanks for that. With that, it's time to test the Flight Feather reel with a 4 gram cripple jerk. Whoa, what a fantastic eat! With such a light rod, it would be better to use non-stretch braid for hook sets. The 4-pound fluorocarbon on the spool is great for stealth, but it's a bit too elastic when the rod is also very soft. I do feel many of the hits lack total conviction today though, so I swapped the lure to a neon green back cripple jerk from the Tactical 3-pack. The water is carrying some colour, and I want the green and orange design to provoke the fish more. In all other respects of shape, colour and action, the lure is identical to the previous, more naturally coloured model I was using. Searching out in the mid-channel first. But hugging tight up to that stonework's always worth a try. This fish had followed the lure out from its hiding spot up against the wall. Super stimulus colours doing the thing. Let's drop another one up against the stonework. Munch. Yeah, a stiffer rod or non-stretch braid. That seems to be the medicine for today. Soft rod. Onwards, and let's move up to the last chance saloon if I'm going to finish this challenge in a single day. At least the t-shirt's looking good though, right? Here it is. The bottom of the 9th, the bases are loaded. Let's play ball. If you've seen the video where I fit the drag clicker to the Flight Feather reel, this is why I did it. And it's a much bigger fish. Blinded by this success, I just didn't restart the camera on my next cast. This was a mistake. With no camera rolling, a trout that was longer, deeper and thicker across the shoulders grabbed the cripple jerk and then tore around the pool like a wounded bull. The fisheye lens kinda shrinks the fish, but you still get the idea. And surely that was it for the challenge. After all, the reel proved how well it could handle those lures at different ends of the BFS spectrum. But no, there's still time for one more surprise. More committed hits on the neon greenback suddenly made it a run of 3 for 3. Even on the soft rod and the stretchy reel line. And if you want to see more about this fascinating reel, check out the video on screen now.